This question comes to us from C, and C writes this: Hey, WayTV, what encouragement from the scripture can you give to those lay people, especially women, who recognize and must confront a false teacher in the LCMS church? Someone teaching false doctrine about how a pastor receives a call, publicly slandering solid teachers and pastors in confessions, and worst of all, teaching law as gospel. Appreciate the help, C. See, first and foremost, what we want to acknowledge is this, is that sound doctrine is of utmost importance. Think about the Apostle Paul. He says to Titus and Timothy some 7 to 9 times in the pastoral epistles, he says, watch your sound doctrine. It's over and over and over. Furthermore, when we think about false doctrine, preaching heresy, we're actually violating the second commandment, which is keeping God's name holy, who he is and what he has done. So sound doctrine is no light matter. It's not something where we can say, hey, we don't sweat the small stuff. It doesn't matter. It is of extreme importance. Now, with that said, when it comes to this situation, I would recommend 2 things. First of all, go to Galatians 6 and think about how Paul talks about those who are caught in sin. He says to go and restore them gently. Now, that word gentle is very important for us to understand. In other words, when we go to a brother or sister who is caught in sin, we do not go with them or to them with the spirit of enacting vengeance for a wrong, but rather we come to them with the hope and the desire that they would be redeemed from a wrong. Now, let me repeat that. We don't go with a spirit of vengeance for a wrong, but for the hope of redemption from a wrong. Now, with that stated, we also go to Matthew 18. It's a familiar passage where if a person is sinning, you go to them one-on-one and you speak to them directly. And I would encourage you to do the same when it comes to this person who is teaching incorrectly. Sometimes what can happen is a preacher or teacher can be speaking and they can speak about things and get their words jumbled up. Or maybe you as the hearer maybe heard them wrongly. Maybe you didn't understand exactly what they were saying. So talking to them one-on-one in the spirit of gentleness with the hope of redemption from a wrong will maybe alleviate a lot. Maybe you'll find out there's some misunderstandings and so forth. However, in this case, if a person is persistent in their false theology, in their unsound doctrine, in their heresy, then at that point you would have to go to the pastor to talk to them. That would be following Matthew 18. Go to your pastor and talk to them. Explain to them what you're doing, what you have done, and then the pastor will come with you to that individual that is caught in that unsound doctrine to correct them. Now, I might also add, when you go to that person to correct them, we don't want to correct them on the basis of our own experiences or personalities and so forth. We want to correct them on the basis of Scripture and also what we would say is the Book of Concord, especially for our Lutheran churches. We are bound together as the Lutheran Church, and we believe, teach, and confess according to the Scriptures as expressed in the Book of Concord. The Book of Concord is a collection of our confessions, what we believe the Word is about. So we're not correcting people on the basis of our own personal opinions, but we are correcting individuals on the basis of an objective standard, such as the Word and also the Book of Concord, that is stable, that it is there, that is something to appeal to when visiting on the issues of false truth or unsound doctrine or heresy, we might say. So I hope that helps, and we'll catch you next time. Hey, Lightning Cut Watchers, if you like this episode and want to learn more about it, please check out Issues Etc. Talk Radio for the Thinking Christian. Peter's going to leave a link below. You can click on it, listen to it, download it. You won't be disappointed. Also, 25 likes and 25 comments on this YouTube video will boost it in YouTube for others to see.
Worldview Everlasting is solid, Christian, and free because it is viewer supported. Your monthly gift of $5, $10, or $25 is the reason that we can continue to improve and expand these tools for online Christian outreach and discipleship. To make a one-time donation, sign up for the Lutheran Ninja Clan regular giving, or to find information about how to put Worldview Everlasting in your congregation's budget, click Donate Now.